Okay, so we have psychology part two. We're gonna talk about professional traders' mindset. So trading is a game of probabilities. Losses are normal. You got to remember that at all times. You need to remember that. One trade should mean nothing. One trade should never wipe your account. One trade should never have you feeling like you can't trade. Should never have you feeling like you don't know what you're doing. Okay. And you got to think of trades as batches, right? You don't want to think of it as you trying to flip your account in one trade or you trying to make quick money. You got to look at it in the long run, right? Of course, over a course of 10 trades, 12 trades, what's my win rate? What do I look like then? Am I performing how I'm supposed to, right? Am I doing the things I'm supposed to? That's what's going to give you the right insights. That's going to give you the right mindset when it comes to trading. You got to think of it as a casino, right? Think of the casino. They lose sometimes, right? Some people go in there and win, not a lot, but some people do go in there, make money, and that's a loss for the casino, right? But in the long run, the casino usually always wins, right? House usually always wins. And that's because they have an edge, right? Traders need that exact same mindset. We're here to formulate our edge, but we need to act upon it, right? And not get triggered by a couple losses, by one loss, two loss, right? Because at the end, in the long run, we're going to see the profits that we're looking to attain, right? Emotional control, you have to use that. And this comes from not just during your trading life, but your outside life as well, right? You have to be disciplined off and on the charts, right? Emotional control includes things like going to sleep, right? Going to the gym, having a routine, having a healthy environment, just being able to stay calm. All these things, right, that are outside of the chart play a role to the things that take place on the chart, right? And these are habits that you can better yourself in that can also improve your trading in the long run. Now, you got to understand confidence is a very, very big part when it comes to having a great psychology when it comes to trading. You got to be able to backtest. Backtesting is going to build your confidence. Experience is going to build your confidence. Screen time is going to build your confidence. Journaling is going to build your confidence, right? These are the things that are going to make you more confident when it comes to taking a trade. They're going to help your psychology a lot, right? Because you don't want to be taking trades out of fear. You don't want to be FOMOing. You don't want to be scared to place a trade when your edge does present itself. And these are the things that are going to get you that confidence so you can take action when you need to, right? You have to stay neutral. Guys, when it comes to trading, you can't have too high of highs. You can't have too low of lows. You got to stay balanced emotionally. You got to stay balanced physically. You got to stay balanced, right? So don't get too high. Don't get too up and pumped when you do win. And also don't get depressed off of your losses, right? Especially not off of a single loss. Like I said earlier, one loss should really have no effect on you. You should be able to take that and keep it pushing. And we'll get into more strategies to be able to do that. And that's really going to be focused on in our trading risk management session, okay? Burnout, right? We cannot have burnout. We need to stay off the charts when we're supposed to be off the charts, guys. Staring at the charts all day does not equal profitability. Staring at the charts all day is not going to make you more money. Taking more trades on the day is not going to make you more money, right? Obsessing over money is not going to make you more money, okay? Especially now within trading. This is how you're going to just achieve burnout. You're going to feel like you're going nowhere. You're going to feel like quitting. You're going to feel like you can't do this. These are all just a result of you doing more than what you're supposed to do, right? In trading, less is more. You have to keep that and remember that, okay? Some daily habits that you need to have when it comes to trading so you can better your psychology and just better your whole trading as a whole is just make sure you have some form of pre-market analysis, right? So you're getting on before markets actually open so you can actually have confidence and know what market is doing, right? Make sure you journal your trades after you take a trade. You're writing down the things you did emotionally. You're writing down the things you did technically. That way you can make corrections where they need to be made, right? You need to review your mistakes. If you know that, or if you're making mistakes, guys, you have to be able to take accountability when it comes to trading. You can't be like, oh, the market sucks. Oh, it's the war with Iran. It's the war with this. It's the war with that. No, guys, you got to be able to take accountability. And also accountability can also be the system, right? Let's say the system just populates the loss. It is what it is, right? You know, but you, as long as you're able to review that trade and know, okay, I didn't do anything wrong. I followed all my rules. This is a loss by the system, and it is what it is because we know what the system is our edge, and over a long period of time, we're going to be profitable. Okay, we have to limit our screen time, like I just mentioned. Burnout is not your friend. Staring at the chart all day is not your friend. That's not going to make you more money. That's not going to make you rich when it comes to trading. The more trades you take is actually more harmful for you, right? The less trades, the better. Less is more when it comes to trading. Make sure you keep up with your habits. Make sure you're doing things outside your trading as well. That's going to get you better and prepare you for trading, right? Like I said, discipline off the charts is discipline on the charts as well. Okay. With that being said, we're going to jump into our risk management and just get right there.